It's a warm and sunny day, mid-80s today, while cold and rain belts the northeast and the Midwest. But today I handicapped 5 racetracks: Gulfstream, Aqueduct, the Fairgrounds, Santa Anita, and then I added the 5th, Tampa, only because this morning when I got up I had the racing form. I thought, you know, I might find something. Well, sure enough, my first winner of the day was in the 2nd at Tampa. It's a maiden claimer going 5.5 furlongs, and frankly, the only reason I like this horse is because Antonio Gallardo was riding, and he just seems to be winning everything there as he did on Wednesday. He was 2-1 when I went to bet, got dropped all the way down to 6-5. When they left the gate, somehow he was up to 5-2, stalked the pace into the stretch.
Furlong still to run, and Gora now strikes to the lead. Charlie's Rainbow is there toward the rail, way out on the outside. The favorite, Ms. Lizzie, a belated run, but this one's over. And Gora is striding clear. Charlie's Rainbow in a solid effort.
Oh yeah, nearly $20. The 3rd at Aqueduct was a feature race today. It was the Ruthless Stakes for 3-year-old fillies. It's only a field of 5, and it just seemed to me so obvious. It's probably going to get 1-9, maybe be lucky to get 1-5 on number 2, Paula Silver Lining. Paula Silver Lining, after running 4th in the muddy track at Saratoga, came back to win her maiden special weight at the Spa. You know she's got to be special. She did that. She came back at Belmont in the Grade 2 Matron and won that. And then she stretched out to a mile in the Grade 3 Tempted and was 2nd best behind a really nice filly. So she was only facing 4 horses today, one of which was a maiden. 2 were last out maiden winners, and 1 that was 2 for 5, but had been beaten by Paula Silver Lining on more than one occasion. As the betting went underway, though, I was shocked to see that although Paula Silver Lining was the favorite, a maiden, number 5 Dickinson, was the 2nd choice, and at one point was 9-5. And the last out maiden winner, Stormalina, number 3, was the 3rd choice at 3-1. That left nice, juicy odds of 6-5 on Paula Silver Lining. As they headed into the far turn, she was stacked up behind 4 horses. Could she get through? Opening opened up on the rail.
Making a move on the outside. Paula's Silver Lining is gaining ground down at the rail. The half went in 47-4. Here comes Paula's Silver Lining. Noble and a Beauty right there. Those 2 are heads apart inside the 8th pole. Noble and a Beauty on the outside. Paula's Silver Lining down at the rail. Those 2 come on down to the line together. It's going to be tight in the Ruthless. Too tight to call. A
photo finish.
Was it
prime time? Bet of the day at Aqueduct. Paula Silver Lining wins the Ruthless. I picked up my first win at Gulfstream today in the 3rd race. It was a 1-turn mile. As I was scanning the past performances, I came to what I thought would be my horse, number 3, Eau Debonair. 40% club play. Tamara Levy with Luis Saez clicked at a 44% rate of the last 2 winners. When it came to number 10, Smarts, it was another 40% club play. This was for George Navarro. I thought, you know, the smarter play would be to go with Eau Debonair at a bitter price, but Navarro made me a lot of money over the summer, and today Javier Castellano was on board. Then I saw the key to the race. 4 races back, Smarts had been in a 7.5 furlong turf race, dropped down to a mile, dropping in class, and won by open lengths. Today, he's coming off a 7.5 furlong turf race, dropping in class to a 1-turn mile. Javier had him dueling on the turn.
They're arriving at the quarter pole, and it is Smarts and Revere's Ride, and Smarts has taken the lead. 3/4 in 1:11 flat. They're into the stretch, and Smarts is the leader. Revere's Ride 2nd to the inside, being pulled up is Macho Bull, and up into 3rd now also Debonair, but Smarts.
Javier Castellano are running away. It is Smarts all alone as they come down to the line. Smarts will beat fellow Gray Revere's Ride by about 7. And
Smarts! Oh yeah, check out that price. Oh my, $6.80. Get back almost $35. Nice first win at Gulfstream today. The 4th at Gulfstream presented me with a real dilemma. See, there was not 1 but 2 Todd Pletcher horses. On opening weekend, this same thing had occurred when Old Mountain, who was exiting a key race, was running against first-time starter It's a Knockout. I went with the one coming out of a key race only to see It's a Knockout close late and nip him on the wire by a desperate nose. So today, there were two horses. One was It's a Knockout, and the other was the more experienced G5. G5 had won twice at Gulfstream Park West. What I did not like about him, even though John Velasquez was on board, was when he debuted in Maiden Specialweight Company, he showed nothing. He had to come down here and win versus $25,000 maidens, whereas It's a Knockout had won in Maiden Specialweight Company. Hot Rod and Luis Saez was on board. The two frontrunners set just insane fractions for going a mile, 44 for the half, and then here came
As
It's
they
a
come toward the
Knockout.
top of the stretch, Jack Tripp, global positioning. Here's It's a Knockout on the outside of them. These three turn for home after 3 quarters in 1:08 and 4, and there goes It's a Knockout to the front. It's a Knockout has taken the lead, leaving Jack Tripp in global positioning behind, and then comes G5.
Todd Pletcher's It's a Knockout! Man, he looks good. 740 on a Pletcher horse. Wow, almost $40. Doubled the bet. In the 5th at Gulfstream, I picked up my 3rd winner of the day. We were on the turf at non-winners of 2 lifetime, won 8.5 furlongs. I like number 1 Franklin. As soon as I opened up the past performances, I thought, this is the guy. And here's why. Trainer Michael Maker has 4 different angles that qualify him for the Gulfstream Park 40% Club. 1 is when he has class droppers. 2 is when he runs in claiming races for less than $40,000. 3 is when he switches horses from the main track to the inner course, the turf. And 4 with Javier Castellano on board. Well, today, Franklin, if you can say that any horse with a 12, 1, 2, and 3 record is a mortal lock, this is the guy. Because this guy is dropping out of Allowance Company. Okay, class drop. He's running for a $20,000 tag, less than $40,000. He's moving from Turfway's main course to Gulfstream's turf, angle number 3, and Castellano's on board. 4 for 4. I usually up the bet when it's a Gulfstream Park 40% Club. I went prime time. The only question was, he usually comes from off the pace and he was stuck on the rail. Man, Castellano is a master at riding on this course. Gunned right out of the gate, made the front runners run fast, open up a seam in the pocket, made his move coming out of the turn.
Takes over at the top of the stretch. Franklin to the front. British Glory gives way on the inside. Rich Daddy's trying to close in. On the far outside, it's Giant Cat. Franklin has built a 4-length lead from Rich Daddy and Giant Cat to the outside.
Franklin! Javier Castellano! 20. Prime time. 20 to win. My 3rd winner of the day. Woo! It was the 7th race at Gulfstream, a 7-furlong maiden special weight for 3-year-old sophomores, and as I wrote in my analysis, these are the kind of races you love Gulfstream for. I wouldn't be surprised if 3, 4, 5 horses come out of this race to be future stakes winners. But to me, the obvious choice was Todd Pletcher's first-time starter, number 12, Outlash, a $390,000 Keeneland purchase by top New York owner Michael Rapoli. He loves to win races. Todd Pletcher had this guy set to run with a series of bullets. He was wide coming into the stretch, trying to catch the 40-to-1 front runner.
45 and 1.5. They're into the stretch, and it's Face of Winner with the rail in the lead. Face of Winner by the 8th pole in front. And then comes the Sunwind. Here's Outlash on the outside, closing in. Face of Winner and Outlash.
Todd Pletcher. Photo finish. I thought from where I stood he was a clear second. As I headed up the steps, I walked by a guy and he said it was the 12, and I'm like, what? And then the photo came up. Oh yeah, baby, prime time, 20 to win. That's my 2nd prime time win. My 4th here at Gulfstream today. Having a great day here in Hallandale. The 9th at Tampa, we were on the turf, the finale. It was a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds. I like number 6, Scottish Sweetie with Daniel Centeno on board. 2-back at Keeneland, which is a tough meet, was a good second. Went on the shelf for a couple months, made his Tampa debut last time out. second again at this level. I thought he'd get it done today. Centeno tracked the co-second choice into the far turn through a slow 49.5. Then he asked for his run.
Scotty Sweetie has the lead. Up on the outside, Run Zippy Run is now in full stride. Down to the wire, it's Scotty Sweetie. Run Zippy Run. Antonio Guayardo will be lunging late, but Scotty Sweetie turns away the challenge.
Win number 7, Daniel Centeno on Scotty Santa Anita race 4. We're on the turf going 9 furlongs, a maiden special weight for sophomores. Like number 7, Metaboss. He's the 5-2 choice in the program, and he was the best of the rest, second behind Bolo last time out. Bolo came right back to dominate the Eddie Logan Stakes. Double the bet on number 7, Metaboss.
Rockin' Robin kicks for home now. Rockin' Robin streaks away. Rockin' Robin opening up 4 lengths at the top of the lane. Stuffed Animal has been pulled up at the back. Homeward bound now, and it's Rockin' Robin well clear and striding on. Now here comes Metaboss. Metaboss coming like a rocket on the outside. Metaboss flying goes right on by Rockin' Robin, and Metaboss very impressive. Metaboss going away.
Metaboss in the 4th at Santa Anita. Doubled the bet. It's been a great day out here at Gulfstream. I wondered how the day was going to go. The first 2 bets were horses I had the most confidence in. Well, I had a lot of confidence in them. Had 15 to win and 20 to win. Led the deep stretch both times and nothing. Came up 2nd and 4th. But as the day turned around, it was a great day and a great way to end the 5th week here at Gulfstream. Try to get back out here one day during the week next week, and we'll be out here on the weekend.